Hi, my name's Chris. I'll be one of the cyclists supporting Jeff on his ride from Florida to New York. I thought it might be useful to let people know why we're so keen to support Jeff on this venture. I first met him when he joined me on several occasions when I took on the virtual World Ride for Riti. I was cycling that for over 6 months, and whenever Jeff joined me, he'd tell me how his brother Tony was doing. Tony was battling with cancer at the time, and we'd go through the sort of ups and downs of the diagnosis and his treatment. It looked at one stage like Tony would actually get over the cancer and make a full recovery, but sad to say, towards the end of my ride, Tony passed away from cancer. So when Jeff said to me, look, I want to ride from Florida to New York, I've never done anything like this before, I've never really cycled properly before, but I want to do it in memory of my brother Tony. Well, obviously I wanted to help. Jeff had been there for me during my ride, so it was only right and proper, that I supported Jeff and I backed him up. So at that point, really, I was riding for Jeff. I didn't know Tony. And it was some months later when I discovered that Tony had actually been in New York on the day of 9/11, and he'd actually tried to get back to some work colleagues who were caught up in the chaos that was going on that day. Now this really resonated with me because Tony had tried to get back to them when maybe it was more sensible to try and get away from what was going on, but he had looked to get back, and that I felt was just an incredible sort of demonstration of the human spirit and all things that are really good in people. And from that moment on, well, I wanted to ride for Tony as well as Jeff. And we're really hoping that a lot of Americans will sort of understand this, and they'll want to support us as well. They want to come out and ride with us, or at the very least, they'll want to donate. And I really, really hope that happens, because what Jeff's doing is absolutely incredible. I can't wait for the actual ride. Roll on the 10th of April. Look out, Florida. This is going to be some adventure.